actually? What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight up in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffer. I just went to Spain, that's a biffer. Oh, you stay with him in the same city. I done been around this world.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas. Well, the returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Smith going to go to the air, first play. That's caught by Tucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain in any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. The Raiders in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll buy some time right. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
And that'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Ashton Genty there. And now it's second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Throwing now is Gino. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Smith. say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Hiking 18. Check smash. Check smash.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now Ward. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go. 13 next.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Smith now to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards.
That's good.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
53.
From the gun, here's Smith. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Ward. A short throw taken in by Conquer. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Titans.
Off play action, Ward. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 54 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw is Smith. A rifle throw that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw is Ward. He's got the hook up to the down Beckham. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Play action. It's Ward. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Pollard. He's going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Trap 50, trap 50. Set up, go.
To throw, here's Ward. Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo from 3 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no...
That's caught at the 25. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he can't quite get there. Taken down at the road. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think you have to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air again, Smith. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go, Sonoma.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The Defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing again to Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but, hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Titans first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no comeback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39.
First down, Titans.
7 Pirates. Ready. 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 2nd TD of the game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
And the Titans first down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Ward. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Sack. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And that's going to be incomplete.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Bronco 80.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Ward. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ward to throw once more. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakakwo with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Up for the point after.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now Gino. Well, partner, coaches always say that his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
18, Rattler, 18. Cowboy 80.
Ward now working out of the gun. Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're winning coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and then bring the football out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Go, 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 go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Genty. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
That's good.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is great. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. And now how about this? They'll go for two and try to get to the locker room with a tie ball game.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and two more for good measure. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
That's complete to DK. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action, Ward. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Riggs.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Drop 60. Let's go. 70, get the wolf.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning three safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Gino. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. On 3rd and 10, they throw the flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, 27 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on
From the 43, here's second and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Ward. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. They go play action with Ward. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have moved out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Vegas. 32 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Play action. It's Smith. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from 19 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. There we go now as they will again try for 2. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And now once again, the Raiders are going to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point.
Raiders 41.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Raiders 41.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A shotgun snap for Smith. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And they put this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
16 more yards. That's another Raiders 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Short throw caught by Bowers. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
53.
Back to throw, Smith. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the 1st down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Gino now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And Xavier Woods with a pick. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escaped, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
A real little field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing is Smith. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Ginty, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Gino's going to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
Dante Thornton on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Off play action, Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Tennessee.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Ready?
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Second and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go.
Ward off the play fake. Got his man, Okonkwo. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19, come 19, come 19.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Throwing is Ward. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Okay, ready?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now here's Pollard. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hey, smash! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Rig alert, rig alert! Check, 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 check! On me! Check go!
Look at this, a tight end carry. And they will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Trey Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 66 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. For that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching the secondary any week, as evidenced by the combined stat line here. And an entire week remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Woods pass complete to Odell Beckham. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Ready? Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60. Set, hey. Ready?
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll be this upcoming second down play.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Here's Pollard again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 56.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, here we go, here we go. Chris, hut.
You got that cheat code up, baby.
Smith's going to throw it. He'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Smith. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Just a critical breakdown defensively turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Smith to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Hey, we go to the ball.
Here's Smith. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it is strictly for pride.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second and 11 now.
19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19, Rambo 80. Trap 50, trap 50.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Ward. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Tennessee, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gator.